Hello, and welcome to Santa Fe Senior Fit. I'm Gary Schneider. Today we're going to work on exercises for injury prevention that tennis athletes tend to have, which are your shoulders, lower back, hips, knees, feet, and ankles. Injuries are usually a muscle strain, which is a small tear on the muscle fibers or a tissue connecting muscle to bone called a tendon. While it is beneficial to stretch these muscles, it's more important to strengthen them. I'll perform 2 strengthening exercises and 1 stretching exercise for each previously mentioned muscle, starting with shoulders. So, are you ready to get fit, healthy, and at your best? Let's do it. Okay, to start off with, though, we're going to do some warm-up exercises. The first one's called the child pose. So here you want to get on your knees underneath your hips and shoulders. You're going to lean back, almost having your rear hit your heels, and then stretch those arms forward. It's a good stretch on that lower back. And you're going to want to hold this pose for 30 seconds. So the next one we're going to do is lying knee raises. So again, lay on your back, and then pull those knees up as close as you can, touching your chest. And kind of stretch that back. You're going to want to hold this for about 30 seconds. So, third warm-up exercise is prisoner squats. So here, make sure your feet are underneath your knees and hips. Stand up tall, hands behind your head. You're going to squat down. We're going to do 12 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So good warm up for your thighs and overall body. So for the fourth warm up, we're going to do jumping jacks. And here you want to do 15 of these. So we'll count them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. When you do those, make sure you extend your arms up high. Don't just stop right here or do this. Get those arms up. You'll feel that stretch in your shoulders. We're going to start off with 3 shoulder exercises that target the front deltoid, the middle deltoid, and the rear deltoid. Most tennis athletes have rotator cuff injuries, and there are 4 muscles that make up the rotator cuff. And these rotator cuff muscles help the deltoids move the limb. So we really want to strengthen those. I know I mentioned we were going to do 2 strengthening and 1 stretching, but these 3 exercises kind of do a little bit of both. So we're going to target the front, middle, and rear deltoid. So the first one is the front cable raise. You want to get a straight bar. Make sure you stand up straight and tall, feet underneath your hips and shoulders, and then raise up and then lower. So on this exercise, you want to raise up as high as you can. Don't just stop here. You want to go all the way up and lower slowly. And you can feel that in your front deltoid. So the next exercise works the middle delt. And the middle delt, to me, is one of the most important. It's really the one you want to strengthen the most. So this is called the mid-cable row. You want to set your cable pulley right in the middle. The reason for that is to target that middle deltoid and get a full range of motion and tension. If you did just 2 arms with this, you don't quite get the full range of motion because you're having to stop in the middle. So get about 2 feet from the cable, make sure your arm's extended, and then here you go all the way out. Go back slowly, all the way out. That's a good extension on that middle delt. So on this one, you want to do 12 reps for both shoulders. So the next one we're going to do targets the rear delt. So on this, if I can get this situated, we're going to use a rope. You're going to a little lower. So here, put your hands on the rope like this, not like this. You want them like this, and you're going to pull and have those hands right by your ear. Squeeze those rear delts when you go back, and try to go back as much as you can. That's where you feel more of the stretch and the strengthening. So perform 12 reps of that. Okay, for exercises to work the back, we're going to start off with the back extension. It's a good strengthening exercise. So here you start off with your hands behind your head. You're going to lower and raise back up. You want to hold that top position for a couple of seconds. So then up. Hold it. Now, if you want to, you can add a twist to this, which strengthens it even a little bit more. So on the back extension, if you want to do it with a twist, either way, perform 12 reps. So the next exercise to strengthen your back and also the core is the pull-off press. So here, you want to get your arm extended far enough where it's straight out and the cable pulley's in the middle. And you're going to pull this to your chest, out, back in, and then return. But when you perform this exercise, keep those hips still. You don't want to be twisting them. Because if you do this, you're not working anything. You want to keep still, keep that back straight, and get a good extension. And then come back in, and then out. So perform 12 reps of both of those. So the next exercise we're going to do, you want to lay on your side at a 90-degree angle with your legs, arms out, and you put this top leg down on the ground, the knee, and you're just going to rotate back, then come forward, then rotate back, and try to keep this knee on the ground. Don't open up the hips, keep it down. Then come back forward. Now, a little bit easier version is if you put the knees together, put that top knee on the bottom one, and then you can rotate back. You can go a little bit further. So perform 12 reps on each side. Okay, now we're going to work the hips. We're going to start with the Bulgarian split squats using a ball. By adding a ball to your back foot, it helps you extend out, which gives you greater range of motion on your hips. So you're probably going to need something to hold on to for stability since you're moving your back leg with the ball. And you're going to squat down, then back up, and extend that ball back up. Now, the more you extend that ball, the more you're going to get a workout on those hips. It's also okay if you're just going to here, but I really like a full extension. You can feel it on your hips and, of course, your thighs. So do 12 reps for each side. Now we're going to move to cone leg raises. So here, you can sit down, put some cones in front of you, and then you may start with just one cone, but I'm going to show you with 3. You want to kind of sit up straight and then just raise the leg at a time, back and forth over. Then I like to move on to the next cone, and then the third cone. Now, you can, like I said, you don't necessarily have to go back and forth over the same one, but I like to, it gives you a little bit more tension on each one. So I would do 8 reps for each cone, and then 8 reps for each cone on the other leg. Now, let's move on to step overs using a rope. So if you can get a rope, if you're at the gym, maybe put it between 2 bars, squat bar, Smith machine. And then stand next to it, stand tall. And here you're going to step over, then step back, then step over, step back, step over, step back. Now, you're going to want to do this 12 times for each leg. And as you continue to do these, you'll probably notice that you're going to be able to raise the rope up a little bit. Okay, now we're going to move on to the knees. We're going to do 2 strengthening exercises. Then the third one is a combination of strengthening and stretching. We're going to go back to Bulgarian split squats, but this time we're using a dumbbell instead of a ball. So here, I'm going to get a couple feet in front of the bench. I'm going to be squatting down with my left leg, so I got the dumbbell in my right hand, and my right leg's going back. So get that right leg back, stand tall, then squat down. And use a nice, slow, steady tempo. Almost have that dumbbell touch the ground. So you're going to want to perform 12 reps on each side. So now we're going to do multi-plantar lunges. And I'm going to use dumbbells. You don't have to, but use whatever weight feels comfortable to you. So here you're going to lunge forward, lateral, and then turn. Looks like this. And sideways, and then turn. And back up, forward, lateral, and then turn. And back up. So perform 12 on each side. Like I said, you can use dumbbells or no dumbbells. So for the third one, we're going to do step-ups. So get you a step-up box. Make sure it's sturdy. And here, I'm just going to step up, but I'm going to use the same leg up and down, and then I'm going to rotate. So left leg up, left leg down, left leg up, left leg down, left leg up, left leg down. Then you want to do 12 reps, and then 12 reps for the right side. And you can use, they have usually in a gym, different heights of step-up boxes. So use one that you can start out and progress from. Okay, for the final segment, we're going to work on feet and ankles. The first exercise, a single leg Romanian deadlift with a kettlebell, really helps work that feet and ankles because you're balancing on one leg. So it's a great strengthening exercise. Then the final two are more of a stretching exercise. So here I have a kettlebell, starting out with my feet under my knees, hips, and shoulders, standing straight. Then I'm going to lower and extend out and hold that. And ideally, you want to hold that as long as you can and perform 5-6 reps for each side. Now we're going to work on some stretches. The first one is toe raises. So let me take my shoe off, show you how this is done. It's a simple exercise you can do anywhere. So here, your feet are flat on the ground. You're just raising your toes up and down. You know, on these, you could do these anywhere. 15, 20, 25 reps, good exercise. The last one is what they call toe crunches. Here, you're just grabbing the towel with your toes and crunching it up. It's a good exercise also for those that have had plantar fasciitis, and it's a good way to prevent plantar fasciitis, but just crunch up that towel with your toes. Again, 15 to 20 reps, and then do the other foot. Okay, I'd perform these exercises twice a week, preferably 3 times a week, or depending on a muscle that is weaker, you may include them with your normal workouts. I've included below this video a training program you can print out that shows the exercises, sets, reps, tempo, and rest. And I hope these exercises keep you healthy and on the court. And remember to check out my blog, Santa Fe Fit, for all the latest on nutrition and fitness. Have a great day, and God bless.